the best player in the world, MkLeo, on the sticks, taking on one of Los Angeles' own, the finest Ryu main in LA, Lieutenant Surge.
We got the Pyra Mythra on the screen. You don't see this very often. Leo famously known for saying that he was going to drop the Pyra and Mythra, so I'm not too surprised, as you know, this is a little bit earlier on in the bracket, so he's kind of like keeping it warm just in case. But Lieutenant Surge is nothing to scoff at for sure. Yeah, one of the best Ryu mains that we have here in Southern California. So let's see how he fares against the #1.
Oh, we want to play the war? Absolutely. And amid Leo's character roster, it's ever expanding with the Meta Knight now coming back into rotation. He's obviously going to want to play a character that has enough safe aerials and safe disjoints in order to allow himself to be spaced out and play comfortably the speed and pace and distance that he wants. Look at this. The nice weight here from Leo. He's still masterful at his craft, man. Yeah,
honestly, giving him a little bit of respect, too. Just staying on those platforms, I think that's going to be very well in this matchup when you're trying to evade a lot of these auto-cancel stuff from Ryu.
And you're also trying to get around the soft zoning. I mean, look at this. Not one fireball has touched him. Yeah, Leo's cool as a cucumber. He's like, I don't feel the heat, baby. Bring it on, Surge.
Yeah, but I will say, I do like this movement from Lieutenant Surge until he moved his ass right into that back air. First stop going to Leo.
Backed it up into the wrong neighborhood, baby.
God damn.
Oh, is it conversion? Oh, good job there by Surge. He almost went for the hard read, the full focus. There we go. Conversion into Shoryu, and man, that's just exactly how Ryu can play. Lights out in an instant.
I love the way that Lieutenant Surge was able to get back in the game, not letting it get too far away from him.
Look at that. Leo immediately capitalizing. If he doesn't get the first fastball, the big S-smash call out, he's immediately thinking, okay, well, I freaked this dude out at ledge. Enough. Oh, no.
Oh, no, not the foresight right in your face. Going slow motion.
This is a quick time event you can't press a button out of.
The way that he was able to beat the Shokunetsu with the back air was crazy.
Yeah, a lot of platform pressure too. Surge, nice focus through that. Just trying to just withstand this barrage of blades here from Leo, the sword master himself.
Yeah, Leo being so evasive, being able to play around his shield, no problem. These aerials are so safe from Pyra and Mythra.
And even some of his movement actually winds up being bait. You saw him like roll in there, maybe to see if Surge would decide to go for grab, and he might be able to use that information for later. See, he's so comfortable up front. It's so hard to be comfortable when you're fighting against a character as explosive and dangerous as Ryu is in close quarters.
I will say, though, Mythra's frame data can contest with a lot of these stuff in the close quarters with Ryu. So he's probably not too worried, but yeah, you are right, Fro. You need to be careful in those close quarters interactions because Lieutenant Surge will try to cash in that stock.
Yeah, and for the most part, Leo's just comfortably sitting in the mid-range. He's going to win that aerial collision. He's going to be able to strike out, but excellent use of the focus here. Can Surge convert? This is how Surge can win this. He needs to be able to convert some of these openings. He can't focus through that, no. That big multi-hit honking blade off the ledge.
Man, he's a little bit behind right now, so he's going to have to start heating it up if he wants to keep up. MkLeo in a very good position, not worried whatsoever. You see the comfort in his gameplay, too, the way that he's able to just play around these fireballs. He's just, like, waiting for him to swing first.
Yeah, look at this. And just climbing the ladder and pulling the rug out from underneath Surge. Surge is desperate to the ledge. Gets past him, though. Here, can he convert this off this?
Opportunity. No. He missed the Shokunets.
There were some follow-up opportunities, but Leo navigated that situation so coolly.
The focus beating that up air.
And those are tools that Surge has to keep focusing on. He has to just keep withstanding this and just making sure that Leo has to commit in a more dangerous, unspaced way. Not that down tilt, though. Here we go. Nice jump fair there.
Oh, what a catch right there from Surge, keeping up with Leo. I like that a lot, man. Instilling a little bit of like, yo, respect me in the close quarters, especially on the ledge too.
Right. I mean, man, it's
but still, taking those two stocks, he shows that he can keep up with the best.
Yeah, and one interesting note about this matchup is that one of Surge's most consistent practice partners is SoCal PR player Shady, who is often known to wield the Pyra Mythra.
From Irvine. Yeah.
Yes, the fellow OC player, yeah. And so like these are one of those matchups where you can kind of see if Surge's matchup knowledge can allow him to check Leo a little bit more. But Leo, I mean, look at this. He just effortlessly floated in there consistently.
I think that he's playing really well against his Pyra, but it's the Mythra. Of course, the movement and a lot of these safe multi-hit aerials,
This is a guessing game.
It's tough. You got to pay the tax, basically.
Yeah,
the
you can't
first
rely
50.
on focus over against these multi-hits, too. And immediately getting forced to ledge. You just don't want to be stuck here against the best player in the world, man.
Yeah, it seems like he's always in the back foot, already taking 90%, and then he can play.
Yeah,
like, you
mean,
can't combo me that much at these higher
Ryu's considerably heavy, but he's not super heavy. Like, that's not the game plan you want. Oh, no! Every time that happens, Gucci, it's just like a no-you moment.
Honestly, the Uno reverse card with the foresight.
That initial fair sent Surge at such a bad angle off stage. He just couldn't really just navigate it.
The Shotos are known for being really strong on stage and then having a little more trouble when it comes to the recovery. Ryu especially too.
Nice strike here.
If you can force a high recovery, the Shokunets, the Tatsumaki.
Yeah, but even low recovery. You saw that Leo was trying to get the spot, the foresight off of the uppy recovery a minute ago. Surge is trying to just keep his guard up, trying to force the issue a little bit, calmly, carefully, and that's just not going to happen. Leo didn't blink. He didn't budge. He's like a rock, Gucci.
Yeah, I can't believe he pulled the trigger on that DP.
Oh, no, here we go. Oh, no, double dipping into the up air, and oh my gosh, Surge is getting obliterated right now. He's got to figure out a way to bring this one back from the brink.
On everything I love. Fight back. Fight. Don't let him do that to you. Oh my gosh.
No.
Not the double dip into the up air.
It's so slow. Pyra is so slow that when that happens,
He is so
it doesn't
nasty.
feel real.
He said Lieutenant Surge doesn't listen to K-pop.
All he's listening is the sweet sounds of his own demise. If he can't figure out a way to hook this one back, I don't know. Look at the Surge. It's just desperately trying to figure out a way to at least get something started here. And again, Leo just sitting on the opportunity.
No,
we have to do
not the 3 stock.
No. Here we go, up top, and can Leo finish up from the above?
He was doing so good in that first game, able to get 2 stocks off of Leo. Now the possibility here for Leo to get the 3 stock on Surge. The mental damage here.
That's the top player adaptation. Excellent grab decision there. That's the perfect counterplay. Gets the focus. Whew. Enough from ledge. Oh, what he...
Wow, that's a very rare interaction, though.
Yeah, you normally see the Pyra Mythra is using it stepped out. Excellent job there by Surge, at least on the board here to materialize a comeback. Oh my gosh, it's just the detail pressure. My man says, the first you don't see, try again.
Oh my goodness. 139 on this last stock. He has to at least go out with the clip. Clip him. Do it again.
I can't believe the fireball. It was almost like Leo just phased through the fireball there. That's unfortunate for Sergi. Oh no. Getting tripped up. This one more hit. He has to avoid it, and that's going to do it.
Jumping right into the forwarder. MkLeo taking his 2-0 in a very clean fashion. I will say Lieutenant Surge was on fire in that first game. They were showing that they can keep up. But at the same time, we're talking about one of the best, man. He was able to adapt to Surge's gameplay, especially off stage where he was able to get a lot of these stocks.
It's just top player difference, man. And it's, you can have matchup experience with some of the best in your own region. Sometimes all it takes is for somebody to just kind of just twist it around. I'll say this, where Leo really made his bones in that match, in that set, was that he just knew how to play around Fireball consistently.
Yeah.
Like, it's just sitting at it, way on it, and just being like, oh, you know what, you're stuck in some degree of end line after the Fireball, no
If he can play around Fireball like that, I want to see how he plays actual Street Fighter. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the characters in Street Fighter, Chun-Li, she has a Fireball too, man.
MkLeo in Street Fighter 6, let's go. Oh, man. But